Say what you will, but sometimes the banks really do have some groovy stuff in them because of desks. Yeah. Never mind all the safes and everything, too, but I don't know that I have the time, the tools, or the patience to go through all of those. But there is something else. Hello. Hello. Yes, I would like to read both of you, if you don't mind. We'll go ahead and read those. That sounds fantastic. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Mr. or Mrs. Wooden Desk, whichever you are. Anyway, there are certain things in here that I'm kind of interested in, but it all comes down to free inventory slots. I mean, it'd be kind of nice to, you know, like make my own forge maybe and get started on a mini bike. I don't know that we really have enough stuff to do that, but that's kind of the one thing you need right there. You need to be able to make a bellows, right? Well, you can make a bellows out of leather. If only I had a way to get leather. Man, if only there was some way I could get leather in this bank. Man, I can't think of any. Let's go see if there are any more desks we can look at. Hey, look at that. Sure, we'll take that. Iron arrows. You know what? Here, let me scrap them. We'll take the resources for them. It's okay. Oh, chair, look at you. Aren't you just tempting with your mechanical parts and other things you're kind of made out of? I might actually have to dump this shovel. We can always make a stone shovel. I mean, or presumably you could just make a scrap iron shovel. Is that what it's called? Scrap iron shovel. Yeah, just need some plant fibers. No problem. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Now that I've said that, that's a really good idea. I appreciate that suggestion. Thank you. That was a good idea. And I think it's also a good idea to eat that food. Don't really need to, but I'm just looking at inventory spots here. There's a little bit of juggling going on here. Look at that. That opened up a whole 3 spots. Why don't I go ahead and disassemble yonder desk chair? Oh, look at that. I got leather out of it. Well, I'll be. How did that happen? Interesting. I wonder if maybe I could chop up this. Look at that. I got more leather. Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you. But really, we do need mechanical parts, and we do need leather. Where does that get me on the bellows hunt? Not enough. We're also going to need some cotton, if I'm not mistaken, to make, a seat. So, you know, it's going to be interesting here. It's really going to be interesting. And I mean that. It's going to be interesting in a good way, trying to juggle all of this stuff. Hello, good sir. Welcome to the bank. Will you be making a deposit or a withdrawal today? It looks like you're withdrawing arrows here because I'm depositing them in your face. Oh, that was a frustrating shot right there. That's what that one was. The game is running horribly right now. If that buys me any sort of sympathy for my terrible aim. I mean, it is really terrible right now. Like, not even getting 30 frames per second. Man, I really need myself a 1080 Ti. Maybe that would help. I don't think I'm going to worry about any of these safes. We'll be able to find more leather in other places, of course, so it's not like this is the only way to find leather. It's just, you know, figure while we're here, might as well, right? These pennies are going to take a while to tear down, so with any luck I won't find too many more of them because... Oh, really? You don't say. Well, isn't that an interesting find? That's quite interesting. Quite interesting, I must say. Let's scrap those. That's a silenced one. That's right. I made that a silenced pistol. This one has mostly better stuff. I mean, it's kind of a... Well, it has a better receiver. How about that? Everything else is looking about the same. I don't know. Maybe I should just keep that silenced barrel. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to just repair this thing. You know what? I'm going to repair it just to see what happens. Theoretically, I have no idea how long this is going to take. Oh, there we go. Good. Okay, so it did drop it down a fair amount, which I knew that was a possibility. That's okay. I just need to, for a moment here, transfer a couple of things out. I don't consider this to be, you know, this sort of thing. I think I've got to be able to be allowed to do this. I mean, I don't know otherwise what I'm supposed to do. Oh, you know what? Everything is better on this one because I repaired that gun. Well, here, let's just take everything out of it. And then I guess I got to disassemble this one. So here, let's take everything out of that one. And then I'm going to go ahead and use that as my starting point for a silenced pistol. And we'll just go ahead and use the better grip, better receiver, and the better parts. And that's fine. That's totally fine. And then we can just go ahead and scrap the rest of this stuff because we're not going to use it, right? We're not using it. So scrap, scrap, scrappity scrap. And you too. Hopefully, with any luck, I didn't scrap something I wasn't supposed to. Here we go. That looks pretty decent right there. Like I said, I feel like that's okay. I don't think that should be disallowed to do that sort of thing, so I don't care. I'm going to do it. I mean, I've already kind of done that anyway, but I'm just saying, man, look at that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This one is even better. I mean, look at that. It's all orange, basically. I just need the receiver out of this guy. So here, let me do this. Yep. Nope. Hold on. Hold on. We got to do a little more juggling again. Here, let me just do it this way. So I'll take that. And I guess I'll do it this way. I don't want to take everything apart. So we'll do that one. Assemble you. We're going to swap those guys out. Look at that. We got an all-orange gun, so we're up to 140. Not too shabby. And we'll just scrap that, scrap that, scrap that. And I'll take all my parts back because you can't keep them. They're mine. Hands off. I don't really need the, whatchamahoozits right now. The grass. Whatever. I was kind of thinking I would just maybe make a new axe once I'm done chopping everything up and, you know, doing that sort of good stuff. Oh, there is a zombie outside. She's quite excited. We'll go ahead and use those. I would like to read that schematic. Don't really have a use for that, so we're just going to go ahead and leave the herbal antibiotics. They're not really going to do any good right now. Not really infected or anything. Just kind of looking here. What are we looking at? I mean, theoretically, I've got so much honey. If we get an infection, you know, the honey will be able to take care of it, so problem solved. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and chop this one up too. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So far, pretty good here. Pretty good. I think we've taken care of everything in here. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to pick up that rock. It's a good looking rock right there. Yeah, it is. Really nice rock. I'm going and close the door. That way I can get a little privacy while I'm in here. Maybe you'll have a nice wrench under the sink? Ah, was hoping. Toilet guns. I'm not taking toilet turds. Nope. Alright, well, let's go ahead and leave. That was silly. That was some silliness right there. Oh, look at that. There's a supply box. I don't remember that being there. Maybe it was and I just forgot about it. I really don't remember it, though. I don't know. It's all good. We'll figure it out. Alright, the sedans are empty. I'm going to go ahead and... you know what I should do? Here, let's do this instead. So, we'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and go into my menu here. Clicky, clicky, clicky on that. Make myself a new bow. And I'll drop the rest of those fibers because we no longer need them. And we'll go ahead and scrap that one. Put you down there. Reload. And do I have any feathers on me? Not a one. That's going to continue to be a problem now, isn't it? It's alright. Let's see what we have in this box. Pistol parts. How do you compare? You're not as good, right? Right. Going to scrap you, and we're going to take that shotgun stock because I can use that eventually. That might have to be tossed at some point. I'm okay with that if that's what needs to happen. I did say, I believe I said I wanted to kind of check out the car shop here. I think this is a used car place, if I'm not mistaken. That's inconvenient. I don't think there will be anything in here in terms of, you know, workshop, that sort of thing. The stuff I'd really like to see. But actually, how are we doing on leather? 36. Holy cow. So I can make the bellows if I want. Problem is, if I put it inside a building or something, I don't know. Am I allowed to place that outside because outside is not a building? And I can just use it in the middle of the street? I mean, presumably I'm not going to be here for all that much longer anyway, so I guess I just build a new one wherever we end up, but I might end up needing like a full day, you know, basically a night, essentially, to build all this stuff, so I don't know. Let's see, what do we have here? So, a mini bike, I don't think I can make the... It's not going to tell me what the chassis is going to cost here. But I think a standard one is like 220. 200 here, 20 there. And then we're going to need some mini bike handlebars, which requires regular handlebars, which requires pipes. So we definitely need a forge for that. We also need electrical parts and a headlight. So that means I need to be tearing a car apart. Mini bike seats, going to be some leather. We have enough. We have 7. Well, I mean, we have more than 7. Duct tape we don't have enough of. So we're going to need a bunch more duct tape. That means finding glue or making glue, which, if I recall, making glue is campfire, and then... I don't remember, do you do that in bones? Or do you need a beaker for that? Bones, do you do that in the pot? That's what I mean to say. Do you do that in the pot? That I don't recall, but, I don't think there's going to be much in here. Why don't we just go ahead and break in? I'm not really expecting to find a whole lot. I mean, we're still looking for some kind of basic stuff at this point, to a degree. Plastics. I don't need scrap plastics. I don't believe I need that right now. No scrastics. I don't know. No, we're going to leave the gas barrels. We don't need them right now. Can't really do anything with them, so they're just not worth it right now. We'll leave them. Definitely read these just because, you know, take the extra skill points. I mean, I figured from reading all the books, we've picked up a lot of extra skill points. Only have 25 available. I'd love to spend some points on the fixer. That is going to be a necessity, I think, moving on. Sure, we'll take another grill. Why not? At the very least, I can always scrap one of them if I need to. I'm going to go ahead and tear this guy apart. What are we looking at? 15 mechanical parts. That's pretty good. We could take this cabinet apart. Probably get another 1 or 2 as well if we really needed. Not, you know, we don't really need to right now. Blueprint paper. We will need that eventually. I don't think I'm going to start collecting that now, though. I don't think so. Take the jars. Those are good stuff right there. Should probably drink a little of that water, actually. I was kind of thinking of that earlier. Vitamin D, huh? Proves your wellness and can cure early stages of dysentery. Well, that sounds fantastic. Same with vitamin C. Go ahead and give me more wellness. I appreciate that. Thank you, game. Very nice of you to hook me up in that way. Just go ahead and, you know, see if anyone's home here. What is this? Dirt, maybe? All right, whatever. I'm not gonna continue on that. Scrap you. You know what I haven't found yet? Ooh, vitamin B. That's what I haven't found. Sure. We'll use some vitamin B. I haven't found a tree poking through a wall. No. Oh man, I lost it. What haven't I found? Oh, I know what it's going to say. I have not found a full... I can't think what they're called now. First aid kit. Oh, that was tough for me there. I struggled on that one. I have not found a first aid kit, which I find interesting. I've not found one at this point. These ones, are they going to be... They are leather too. Okay, I was thinking they might not be, so I'm going to chop all these up then. I think that's a good thing to do. Continue working on all that leather. I mean, at the very least, if I have some extra here, I can make some leather armor or something, but it's kind of warm, so, you know, it's kind of warm. I'm not sure I really want to do that right now. But down the road, yeah. Might need a leather working type station to do that. I'm not positive. I'm going to resort all this junk just so I can kind of get it sorted a little. I'll go ahead and do 2 of those. Hey, I said do 2 of them. I thought I waited long enough. Apparently I didn't. All these cars. Let's check all of them. I'm not going to take any of them apart right now. I'm just not sure we're ready yet. Although I would imagine if we took a car apart, if we took one apart, we'd be okay. I just need to store a few things somewhere or figure out what I can drop so that, you know, we can potentially grab an engine and a battery and a headlight. That sort of thing. Not sure what that would be just yet. Maybe those aloe creams, since I haven't been able to figure out how to do anything with them. I don't remember. I want to say that's not as good. Yeah. You're not as good, so I'll scrap that guy. Why not? Why not? I think that's an excellent decision. I agree, Kat. It's weird. Her voice sounds just like mine. Kind of feel like I should have the shotgun out just in case a dog strolls in or something. What are you? You are a really heavy-duty passing gas. Look at that. You have all sorts of excellent stuff in here. Holy cow. Sure, we can read that. Absolutely, we can read that. Blade weapons, yes. Medium armor. Oh, okay. I can do that. I can roll with that boat. Weaponsmithing, yeah. Do the hollow point again because that's going to be an ammo crafting point. Sounds good. And I do have some stuff, you know, I could drop if need be. Look at that. That's one of every armor right there. Boom, done. Good. Perfect. Could drop some rocks. Could drop the basket, really. Just come back and find it later somewhere. Drop it on a car on the road or something. What was I saying about dogs? I think dog. That sounded like a dog. That sound like a dog to you? That sounded like a dog to me. Can I... I guess that block doesn't need to be filled in, and yet I squeezed through just fine. Go figure. I'm going to do that, just in case it helps. I don't know where they are, but they claim to know where I am. Look at that, a bunch of cooking pots. I'm going to take those. Oh, there you are. All right, I always like doing this. Nope. There you go. Hey. Bad dog. Now, if I had a bone handy, I could totally skin that guy for some more leather. It's all right. Don't need it. Empty sink. I already checked that one. I forgot. The dog threw me here. Dog got me all discombobulated. What can I say? Oh, man. The game is running poorly. That is the one bad thing to introducing all this extra stuff is you potentially run into buildings that maybe don't run as well, aren't as optimized as others. Never mind, the game itself has some optimization issues where zombies and large groups of them are concerned. Lots of buildings, the wasteland, etc. But it's all right. We'll get there. So far, so good, right? Lots of reading going on. See, this is where it would be good if I had the inventory space to go ahead and maybe scrap some of those guys into... Ooh. scrap some of those guys into blueprint paper, but it's okay. Apparently she doesn't want to look at the camera right now. My apologies. She's like, meh, I don't feel like being on camera. Just as she turns around, of course. It's all right. Bunch of baskets. I mean, we could go basket shopping right now. That's pretty awesome. I think I see pill cases. I sure do. Oh, that's potentially a problem. Haven't really worried about food at this point, which is kind of funny. Considering this is on 25% loot, we're finding a lot of food. That has not been an issue yet. And I don't think it will be. I might drop all these eggs off somewhere. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put all my eggs in a basket. There, I just did it. No take-backs. Man, I could really, like, potentially find a super high-quality basket at this point. Let's see, what are you, just out of curiosity? I think I might do that, just because they scrap down really well. Pick that one up. And pick up that one. Is there something in here? Or is that grass? That's grass waving. Okay. It's like, wait a minute, is there something in here? They'll scrap down pretty well. So look at that, $4.99. I'll keep that. I will be just happy with that. That's really nice, actually. Pretty good stuff. More blueprint paper. So I guess we should check the food boxes. I'll eat that right now. Why not? And I'm going to ignore that one, believe it or not. Food is not going to be an issue, I don't believe. Not at this rate, anyway. As long as we're near a town, it's not going to be. And so long as we're near an animal, it's not going to be. So, why worry about carrying a bunch of food, right? That's my view right now. Although apparently I do have a lot of cooking pots. Holy cow, look at all of these. More pill cases. Herbal antibiotics recipe. I already have that one. We'll read again. Those are two things I'd like to take. And I'm not going to take either of them, I don't think. Oh man, we have so much honey. I mean, that's the thing too, like... with all this stuff going on... Finding all this random stuff, if I really get hungry, I just eat some honey. Be fine. Got so much of it, I'm not really concerned about losing it. Not having it available as something to, maybe, possibly cure an infection. I don't think that's going to be a big problem right now. You need to go away. I can't target that stupid cooler. Hold that for me. I'll be back for it. Roasted bear pie. I cannot eat it right now. Mushroom bear stew. Holy cow. I cannot eat that right now. I wish I would have waited now. Lots of wellness. Did you see that? Lots of wellness gain on those guys. I hear you outside. Keep screaming. Ooh, apple juice. Drink. And now I'm full of everything. Man. Can't even drink that. Bummer. Venison pie. Some more raw rabbit. Man, there's a lot of food in the store. This would be a great time to have some inventory if I wanted to, carry around some good food rather than all this junk I've been eating. I might stay in here long enough to just eat one of those. Maybe eat I think the mushroom stew was the best one for me. Certainly not against the rules, right? To just hang out for a little while. Besides, there's still more stuff to check. Ah, more honey. Wow. Double digits honey already. That is bonkers. And that's without going into tree stumps. That's kind of craziness to me, but I'm not going to complain with that. Not at all. That's good stuff right there. Did I check you? I did. Should probably be destroying some of these things when I'm done with them, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. I think with that, we're pretty good in here. I don't really see anything else worth checking out. I don't know if I really want it to kill time long enough to try and find some better food or something. I mean, I guess I have a couple cabinets I can check. Ooh, that was loud. Didn't mean to do that. A lot of empty jars. I mean, if I really wanted to cook all those eggs, just need some water and no problem. No problem. I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and call it right there. I'm good with that. And I will catch you on the next one as we get out of here and probably have day 6 roll, or day 4, 6 a.m. That's what I was trying to say, roll around. So I'll catch you on that one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.